Hi yogis, welcome back once again. This is your brief grab and go yoga practice. We're starting today on the belly, so let's get right to it. Please modify, of course, your practice as it makes sense for you. Challenge yourself where you can, but back off as needed. Use props if that's appropriate for you. Come forward, lay all the way down, then place one hand on top of the other. Your forehead lowers to the backs of the hands. Both elbows extend out to the left, to the right. Let yourself settle into space. Maybe shift the hips a little bit. Relax. Feel the shoulders drop away from the ears. And just getting right to it. Settle into stillness. Just letting the breath move in and out through the nose. Let these few minutes of practice recharge you for the rest of your day. Take another deep breath just like that. Keeping the tops of both feet on the mat, point all 10 toes to the back of the room. When you press lightly through the tops of your feet, start to feel the fronts of your kneecaps lift off the mat. So the backs of both kneecaps lift up to the sky. The legs are slightly engaged here. Keeping this level of engagement in both legs, float the right foot an inch off the mat. So your right thigh, the right hip still making contact with the mat. Lower the right leg, switch, lift the left leg, the left foot, an inch off the mat. Lower it down, then inhale, right foot lifts. Exhale down, inhale, left foot lifts. Exhale down, one more time each side. Inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale. Then inhale, lift both feet off the mat, just an inch or two. Your feet should be hovering right above the mat. Lift them another ½ inch higher. Let's hold, big inhale. Then exhale, lower the tops of the feet on the mat. Relax the legs, maybe shift the hips a little side to side. Then release the hands, slide the arms alongside the body. Turn the palms face down on the mat, chin center on the mat. Glue the legs together, then inhale, lift up, coming up into Shalabhasana, locust pose. Look past the nose, chest up, shoulder blades draw together. Keep the feet glued together. One more inhale. Then exhale, lower down. Come on to hands and knees. Let's take a little child's pose. Knees apart, toes together. You can reach the arms forward, turn the palms face up, or you can release the arms back behind you. Take another deep breath or two. We'll come back onto hands and knees and take downward facing dog. Spread the fingers wide, tuck the toes, lift up and back. Feel free, of course, if you want to walk out the feet, if this is your first down dog of the day. Stretch out your legs. Get everything on board. And big inhale, lift the heels up. Big exhale, heels down. Come forward to your plank pose. Come on to hands and knees. Slide your fingertips close to your knees. Roll up to stand on the knees. Roll up, head up last. Let's do a little Ustrasana, camel pose. tucking or untucking the toes, up to you. Hands to the lower back, fingertips pointing down, thumbs on the outsides. Lengthen the tailbone down, draw the hips forward, chest up, elbows squeeze together so the heart opens forward, head back. You can hold it right here if this is deep enough, or deepen the back bend by dropping one hand at a time to your heels. Lean in, tailbone down, chest up, head back. Keep reaching forward. Keep drawing the shoulders back. Heart forward, chest up. Take one more breath. Then one hand at a time to your lower back. Slowly release, head back to neutral. Sit on your heels or take a cross-legged seat if that feels better. Let the hands fall into the lap. Or if you choose, palms to prayer, thumbs at your third eye point, which is a pressure point. Just bringing the energy down for a moment. One more breath. Release, bring both legs around front. Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold, straighten out the legs. All 10 toes point up toward the sky, chest up, arms high, inhale. Then exhale, come forward, grab your feet. You can grab toes or heels, use a strap or belt if you need to reach the feet, or just let your hands rest on the shins. Just make sure you're still lengthening forward. Soften shoulders back, and we'll hold for another deep breath or two. And as we release, slide the hands in, lift the head up. Bend up at your knees, drop the hands back behind you. Separate the feet just a little bit. Bring both knees to the right. Lengthen the spine, head up, look left for a breath. Knees to center, go the other way. Knees left, sit tall, look right, one breath. Come back up one more time, each side, go right. Center it out, knees left, look right. Come back to the middle, come into a cross-legged seat, or if you choose, maybe lay back in Shavasana. That is the end of our practice today. We'll just wrap up with a few moments of stillness. Again, if you want to take Shavasana, if you have time, lay back, extend out the legs, turn the palms up, close your eyes. If you are in a seated position like I am, you can let the hands fall into the lap, palms down or up, completely up to you. Option to close the eyes or not. Have a few moments of stillness before returning to your day, giving your body this opportunity to restore and recover. If you have time to do so, I always encourage you to stay a little longer to rest, for stillness, for following the breath. Thank you again for joining me on the mat. Until next time, namaste.